Well, howdy there, folks. Welcome back to Stewie MTG, and this is the first video among many of my quest for the 32 deck challenge, which will end up being about 60 decks in total. These first set are going to be the monocolored decks, first starting off with the colorless, with Kozilek the Great Distortion. I really doubt I'll ever actually cast a commander. He's more of a holding place for the colorless deck. So with that, let us go ahead and dive right in. In order to cast this Eldrazi tribal deck, we're going to need a lot of mana fixing. So we've got Soul Ring, Hedron Crawler, Mannequin, Cost Reducing and Helm of the Awakening, Worn Power Stone, Bonder's Ornament, Seer's Lantern, Palladium Mirror, Honor-Worn Sheku, Thran Dynamo, Urgolem's Eye, Sisay's Ring, Hedron Archive, Warden of Geometries, Kozilek's Channeler, and Dreamstone Hedron. Yes, that's a lot. I think I counted 16 of those buggers. But with that, let's take a look at some of our Eldrazi tribal bonuses, shall we say. We have Forsaken Monument to give everybody +2/+2, as well as all of those permanents to tap for one colorless. They'll add an additional 2, and a little bit of life gain. Eldrazi Monument, giving things indestructible. We have Eldrazi Conscription. Nothing like slapping this on your commander and doing some commander damage and taking out some people. And Hedron Matrix, also to buff up everybody. One Planeswalker in the deck. We got Ugin the Virgin, as they say, mainly for the mana reduction. And I apologize if you guys hear me sniffling or coughing or clearing my throat. Still getting over that stupid nasty cold. With that, let's dive right into the Eldrazi. First off, in mana order, hopefully, we've got Endless One, Eldrazi Mimic, Eternal Scourge, Matter Reshaper. The only non-Eldrazi in here is Solemn Simulacrum. We've got Blight Herder, Reality Smasher, Endbringer, nice foily, Kozilek's Pathfinder, Ulamog's Despoiler, Deathless Behemoth, Conduit of Ruin, Oblivion Sower, Ruin Processor, Bane of Balaged, Deceiver of Form. We've got Skittering Invasion, Eldrazi, no, get in there. Missed it twice, 3 times the charm. Eldrazi Devastator, Ulamog's Crusher, Breaker of Armies. We've got Void Winnower, Artisan of Kozilek, Hand of Emrakul, Spawnsire of Ulamog, Desolation Twin, and It That Betrays is last of the Eldrazi. Now, as far as either colorless or Eldrazi spells, let's go ahead and hop into removal. Not a whole lot available, unfortunately, in colorless. We have Titan's Presence, Introduction to Annihilation, All Is Dust, and Scour from Existence. As far as quote-unquote card selection / card draw, we have Idol of Oblivion, Darksteel Pendant, Introduction to Prophecy, and Crystal Ball. Very few of it's actual card draw, mainly card selection. We have 2 counter spells, surprisingly. We have a modal spell in Warping Whale, which most likely I'm going to use the counter spell, or the Not of This World. Up again, now we have some just utility in instants and sorceries. We've got Environmental Sciences as a ramp. We've got Spatial Contortion as either a buff or a removal spell. We've got Expedited Anatomy, and mainly to give something vigilance until end of turn, and then Gruesome Slaughter. We've got 3 kind of utility artifacts, mainly in dealing with graveyard decks. We have Sentinel Totem, Soul Guide Lantern, and Tormod's Crypt. And let's push some of the air out of this bugger. This is one of my most recent decks built, so there's tons of air. There's a ton of non-basic lands. As you might foresee, we've got a little bit of land removal with Ghost Quarter. We've got Encroaching Wastes, Myriad Landscape, Evolving Wilds, Terramorphic Expanse, Shrine of the Forsaken Gods, Cryptic Caves. We've got Eldrazi Temple, Zerafin Void, Ruins of the Oran Reef, Nephalia Academy, Tomb of the Spirit Dragon, Sequestered Stash. That's barely fitting in there. Ash Barrens, Sanctum of Ugin, and Terrain Generator. And with that in the side here, we have some tokens as well as a bunch of basic wastes. With that, this has been my Kozilek colorless deck. Stay tuned for the rest of Wooburg on Stewie MTG. We will see you guys later.